So yes, con is over. Albuquerque Comic Con was a success, but that doesn't mean the work's going to stop. In today's episode, we're going to dive deep into what happened the following days after the con and prepping right before a con.
So, coming home from Albuquerque Comic Con, I was definitely very tired. Unfortunately, I got sick with some kind of flu, head cold, COVID thing, which really sucked because for a couple of days I couldn't do anything. I was just feeling really sick, and mentally I was really getting on myself because I'm like, I have shows to prepare for. I have things to do. I have inventory to go through. I have to gather my sales, and here I am sick. And I'm like, this sucks. It sucks that I'm so sick. I'm just sitting on the couch and I have a whole list of things to do. Thankfully, I get better and I kick it pretty fast, and then I get right to work. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better. I'm like, let's go. I gotta get all my things done. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm still working. I got ears here. I got my next show next weekend and I gotta prepare for, so yeah, life in ours never stops. The process of my inventory is before every show, I count up everything that I have for sale, like all my charms, all my posters, all the ears, and I count up how much I have, and then after the show, I go back and I count again what I have, and I see the difference in how much is missing. So and then that helps me to know when I walk into the next show how much I need to prepare for. So do I need to make a new order of posters? Do I need to make a new order of charms? Do I need to make more ears? In this case, for this show, I sold a lot of ears, so I need to make more. And I know exactly what sizes and that kind of stuff. So, yep, inventory, very important to keep organized.
And we got a show coming up this weekend, right?
Yep. I do. I can't believe it already.
Tell me what you've been doing prepping for the show and what's about to happen, to prep for it.
So thankfully, I actually, I'm pretty good still on my posters and my keychains. But in my stickers, I have a good stock of those, and I kind of did stock up for these shows quite a bit. But the ears, these little guys, I sold a lot of them, so I need to make more of them. And the kind of hard part is that I can't, unlike poster prints or unlike stickers where I can just send an image to a company and they just automatically print them out to me and ship them, and I'm like, cool, I got a new stock. The ears, I have to sit down and make all of them. So it's a longer process. It's also, there's more pressure because I have to be like, no, I gotta get this done. I gotta make an inventory, and I kind of have an idea in my head of how much I want to walk into the show with, how much I think I'll be able to sell. And sometimes it can add a little bit of stress, especially that I'm like, oh my gosh, I think with now the new stock of ears think I have about 30 walking into this show, so it's just a one-day show, so I think that'll be okay. For bigger cons, though, I'll want even more, and it's a lot of years. It's a lot of fur to cut. A lot of years to make, but if I don't make it, I don't make money because there's no product to buy. So I have to make product to make money. I have no choice.
So here I am just adding the finishing touches to these ears and adding some jewelry. I personally really like when the ears have jewelry. I think it adds character and I don't know, just some sparkle. I like sparkle. Some of these charms I've handmade out of resin, like this one I have chosen for this pair of ears. Some of them are just charms I've acquired, old jewelry I've acquired, kind of recycle it a little bit. And I got these big jump rings. They're pretty heavy duty. And I just open them and then close them shut onto the ear, and they stay really snug. Sometimes I have bits of chain from like leftover projects that I will add to the earrings. People really like the charms. They have so many people always get so excited. Oh my gosh, the ears have jewelry. Like, yeah. All right, and there we go. Got another set ready to add to the pile. Yep, all to find good homes.
It's also like my paintings and the art that I create, you know, just everything that I create, it all takes time. Because I have to think of these ideas and then I have to produce these ideas. So it's not just like, oh, I have an idea and then go bing, it comes into existence. It's like, no, I actually spend time doing this, and it's like I gotta come up with the idea, the concept, then I gotta create the art, and then it's like, okay, what do I do with this art? So all that kind of goes into this process, and I really try to have new things at my booth for each con, because I do get regulars. I do get people who follow me, not in a creepy way, but I do have people who regularly like see me at every show, and I want to have something new and exciting for those people to discover when they come to my booth. I don't want them to start getting stale and being like, oh, it's the same thing over and over again. Of course, I have some staples. I have some pieces of art that will probably never disappear. I will always have. It's very recognizable. Everyone loves it. But I also want something new. I want something exciting. And that's why I kind of like being unpredictable, because it's fun for others to see, and whoa, what does Athena the Fairy have next, you know? So constantly ideas in producing art.
Before we keep going, I just want to give a brief shout out to my first sponsor, Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink supplement that claims to not give you the jitters, and upon drinking it consistently for about 2-3 months now, in my case, no jitters, and I call that a win. I like how I can control the amount of powder I use in my drink, and yeah, it's led to some really great mornings. If you use the discount code CHEESE3 on your screen, you will get 10% off your next Dubby order. And with that, let's get back into the video. As this episode is being edited, there's a con this upcoming weekend, Ganbate, February 8th. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Stay tuned, guys, because there's plenty more content coming.